Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. If you're a brother, sister in the spiritual walk, then you need to give the Most High's agendas and objectives and not your own. Shalom, shalom. First, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to our Creator and Maker, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Shalom, this is Mikael, and I'm going to do a short lesson on the sons of God in Genesis 6. Who are the sons of God in Genesis 6? I noticed that a lot of camps in Israel teach that the sons of God are just righteous men from the line of Seth dealing with the daughters of Cain. And that is further from the truth. So I want to show you on this lesson that the sons of God are the fallen angels. And without using the book of Enoch, Jubilees, Dead Sea Scrolls, or those other texts and manuscripts that you guys disregard, I'll do a quick lesson showing you that the sons of God are the fallen angels according to the Bible. In this lesson, I want to use the Good News translation because it brings further edification that you may not see or catch on the surface from the King James to identify who the sons of God are in Genesis 6. So without any further ado, let's go into it. This is Genesis chapter 6, verse 1 from the Good News translation. So it starts, when the human race has spread all over the world and daughters were being born, some of the heavenly beings saw that these young women were beautiful, so they took the ones they liked. So you see already in verse 2 of Genesis 6 that the translators of the Good News translation recognize that the sons of God were heavenly beings. Because when you understand the sons of God in this correct context in Genesis 6, you know that the sons of God means that you're a direct creation from the Most High. You're not born of you don't come from a seed of a man. You're a direct creation of the Most High, like Adam was in Luke chapter 3, verse 38. He was a direct creation of the Most High. He did not have no father or mother. So let me read that again. Genesis chapter 6, verse 2. Some of the heavenly beings saw that these young women were beautiful, so they took the ones that they liked. Then the Lord said, I will not allow people to live forever. They are mortal. From now on, they will live no longer than 120 years. So you see this before the flood, and a little bit after, men were living hundreds of years. But the Most High made that statement to start to decrease the lifespan of the mankind. He knows that went from Methuselah, who lived 969, to now today you're lucky if you make it to be 70 years old. And verse 4, Genesis 6, verse 4. In those days, and even later, there were giants on the earth who were descendants of human women and heavenly beings. Did you guys catch that? I'm going to read that again. In those days, and even later. So in those days before the flood, and even later after the flood, there were giants, or Nephilim, on the earth who were descendants of human women and the heavenly beings. So the translators made a clear distinction that these giants and Nephilim were offspring of human women and heavenly beings. So these were hybrid type of creatures. They were the great heroes and famous men of long ago. So the Good News brings the edification to for those that aren't able to see it from the King James or your traditional standard Bibles, to understand that that the sons of God are heavenly beings or angels, and they made it with earthly women to create these hybrid beings called Nephilim. I got a more interesting translations to bring to you that also highlights and brings out this edification so that you can see clear and get a fuller and better understanding of the events that's going on in Genesis 6. Because if you have no idea what's going on in Genesis 6, then you're not going to have idea of some of the later passages, like 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 4, where it talks about the angels chained in hell. You're going to miss the mark on passages later down in the Bible in the New Testament then. So I'm going to keep this short, and I'm going to bring out some more lessons, bring further edification of the fallen angels and Nephilim then. Hope this lesson was edifying. This is Mikael again. Shalom.